back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on second down. This defense for the Saints, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And Godwin going to have a Bucs first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Shipley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Throwing, Shuck. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the longer way out there, but it'll be third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
The Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Shuck. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. Ball at the 33, second and 9. Shuck now to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, 33 yards. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 17
yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Baker going to give it to Irving. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. When you look at the Saints defense, against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Somewhat sharp in this game. I made a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. These two teams all tied after one.
A gain on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mayfield now. And that'll be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. Third and long. Mayfield to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Saints 7.
Somebody got to do it. I mean, somebody got to do it. I do it. He's surprised outside off from the music. Turn his TV off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
To throw is Shuck. And he's caught by Vele. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. The Saints at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A run on first down with Shipley. And it's a good acceleration as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the Buccaneers' 48-yard line.
Now Shuck. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
27 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. That's taken in left side by Vele. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devon Vele from 21 yards away. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Mayfield looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing, Mayfield. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Saints 14.
Touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, Shuck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. A rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Saints 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. He's to the 15. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41 yards. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Shipley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Once again, it's Shipley. And he is in for a score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Will Shipley, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
4 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The passing game's been working very well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
180.
Now back to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping it. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
I I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So on fourth down, on is Riley Dixon to punt for Tampa Bay. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. So that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Escapes the defender. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Throwing, Shuck. We'll get that complete to Vele. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Shuck. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him out defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Bouzie fought in and got him down. Here's Riley Dixon now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
13 yards, brings up third down.
Shuck now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. There comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jamario Davis. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the third quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Open man, it's Palmer. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
For the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
At the 40-yard line.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Crap 80.
Now Shuck. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Shuck looking to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line of scrimmage.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get field and gain yards.
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Go! 18, right, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, right, 18, right.
Now Shuck on fourth down. And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So the drive will indeed continue. First and 10 at the 35-yard line. To throw is Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a third and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Open man downfield is Johnson. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 25 yards that time.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Go!
To throw now, Shuck. He's got him. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for two. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Saints 29.
Now, I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Throwing, Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. A run up the middle with Irving. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Kings!
Mayfield down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that, Charles, obviously just a game changer here in this fourth quarter, and they're an extra point away from stealing the lead.
And stealing is the absolute right word for it, because that'll work on your sideline, won't it, partner?
Well, there's still time remaining, but boy, when you think about it, you go from an offense with a lead in the ball trying to salt things away to a completely different scenario now after the return for a score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Back to it after the pick six, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle, and so go ahead and sling it, big guy.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving.
Mayfield to throw it. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And his throw here is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the Saints, 15.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before. And Evans pulls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike Evans, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
Saints, 36.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
For the Buccaneers. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's complete. Kamara. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's back to throw. That's caught by Johnson. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Check smash, they smash.
They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Back to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 17, 18, Pioneer. Trap 60. My man.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Oh, he had to force it there on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Blitzed by Lance Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. You have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. A first carry for Rachaad White. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Tampa Bay, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Mims sent in motion here. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's taken in by Franklin. We'll knock him down just shy of the 40. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he brought down right around the 40. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down. Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Broncos first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos first down.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
This is part 2. And the Broncos going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he gets this up close to the 40. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. They show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 23-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
An 8-yard loss.
Jonathan Cooper in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. To the goal line and in. Roll Odunze. Touchdown Bears.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
That is brought in downfield by Sutton. That one good for 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready.
To throw is Nix. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It brings up third down.
Captain.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
The kick is good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bears 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Oh, this ball's going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. From the shotgun, it's Williams. The big tight end, Colston Loveland. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down.
Nix's pass.
Here we go.
Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 30.
Throwing. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Broncos first down.
Throwing is Nix. He'll look underneath for Harvey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
10 yards.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he'll take this one in. build continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now return coming from the 7.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jordan!
On first and 10, it's Williams. Well, right side, caught by Odunze. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a couple.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then the beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
At this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
A gain of 15.
Mims set in motion here. A first down throw for Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third down and 3.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Here's Nix to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. Nix sets up fourth down.
Ready. Captain.
Nix gonna throw for it. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. And the Bears are gonna get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down. First and 10 at the 48.
Williams. That's to Odunze again. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now in the field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. Williams to the air once more. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down.
Third and 6.
On third down, it's Williams. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
And that's what you